Hey guys, welcome back to my podcast, Safe and Sound. Today's topic is about um, love, friendship, and relationship. So, when do we start off with all this stuff, the topics? So let's start with love. So what is love? There is, from my perspective, there is a lot of different sort of love that we give out to people, and we tend to give it the way how our parents raise us with. Like, if you look back on the way that your parents show you love by giving you this, giving you that, then it sort of come down onto us how we give our love to other people as well. And that's how we show our love. Unless you build your own definition of love as you grow up and you gather information from TV shows, the internet, and how you express from looking outward out of your environment. And sometimes we do have some idea of love as well, how love should be, but practically it's not really practical, depending on circumstances, of course. But sometimes we have to be realistic with the love that we give to other people as well, because some people might not realize that this is how we give our love. And of course, people are also raised differently, and they do expect love differently as well. But there's nothing we can do about that unless we are showing our love in the best way that we can. And it is hard to give the love that you give in case people do back away from the love that you're giving. Because I remember giving that love to some girls back in my days, when you give too much and you just want the best for that person, and you just keep giving, and it's not really the love that they want. But there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with giving the love that you are giving, as long as you are communicating what your love languages should be. But I guess that comes down to the conversations that you need to have with your partner about what sort of love that you want from your partner, and how you should be giving love and all that stuff. It comes down to communication with your partner and all that stuff. There's no right and wrong, as long as there's communication on how to express your love and how you receive love. Then at the end of the day, it will work out, the love that you're giving also to the right person as well, that they do really are grateful to the love that you are giving. So be patient with the love that you're giving. One day somebody will appreciate it. And yeah, just be yourself with the love that you are giving. So yeah, okay. So with friendship as well, it is a hard one, because sometimes we try to fit into friends group we try to not be ourselves. We try to fit in by adding a little attribute of some personality from the friend group as well. We try to copy them, or try to be like them in a way that we sort of understand who they are. But to really have good friends or real friends, you want to be yourself. And it can be a long, tough journey to find those people in today's society. Especially if you are different or you do have a unique character, and that's okay. As long as you are true to yourself, then those real friend and true friend will come to you and appreciate the person that you are without judging for what you did and what you give. Because we do grow, we do change, and friendships do tend to fall apart. And that's okay because people change. And there's nothing to feel wrong about that. And well, yeah, that's what it is. Like, there's nothing wrong with letting go of those long-term friendship group or friends that you think are friends but not really friends, that they need you for your own benefit, for their benefit, or you use them for your own benefit, depending what the scenario is. But let's not get to that. So yeah, and it is true that you have to choose your friends carefully, because the friends that you hang around with determine the person that you are. So let's say that if you hang out with alcoholic, you gotta become like an alcoholic as well. If you become friends with business-minded people, you become business-minded people. So choosing your group friends and circles is very important as well. But also remember that there is different circles. Your real friends and professional circles. So there's two different circles that you have to be wise with as well. So professional friends is a circle that you have to promote or help you further up with your career in life. While rather where your circle of close friends is the people that you want to spend your life with, that you think that they are truly there for you in the good and bad. So choosing friends are very important as well to your own development and also your mental health as well, definitely. And of course, we can't really do life alone. We need to do life with friends and close one and loved one. And it's good to have those that will have your back and have your best in interest at best, sorry. And yeah, that's okay with that. And yeah, that's, you can tell with real relationship, real friendship, when you be truly who you are. Even when you are being blunt, being honest, being who you are, truly who you are, even though you try not to hurt their feelings. But the way that I see it is that a true friend would tell you how it is. And I've seen that a lot of people do this a lot. Even I have been there, but nobody have ever come up to me and asked me for help at all. So I can't say, but I have been some situation where somebody have asked me for help, but it's always financially helping, try to want to help them. And I don't know if that's really a true friend. I have no idea. But it depends as well. But like, we usually have those friends that will say that, oh, okay, if you need help or any advice, just hit me up and I'll talk to you. But when you do talk to them and try to ask for help, do they listen? Depending how close your connection is with that person. Yes, we always have those people around us as well. So we sort of like understand who not to go next time when we need help. We also know that from experience as well. And of course, there's nothing wrong with that. If they don't have time to help you because they're also busy, yes, of course. Everybody have their own life to do. But if they are your real friend, they will drop anything for you. Anything at all. But if there is a circumstances where they can't do it, then it should be understandable. Like if it's like a one-time thing, then okay. But if there's like a repetitive excuses, then there's your answer. So let's jump on to relationship. Relationship is a hard one. It is a hard one depending how you grow up, including what I spoke about earlier about love and friendship. It all add into the relationship. So the way that I see it is that with your relationship, you should be friends in the first place. You also should be treating your partner as a friend when you're dating them. Well, you can't always like control them in the relationship. You can't always. It's okay to be protective, but you also still need to remember they still need to have their individual, their own person, and that they will still like have that like like what do you call it, that playfulness about them, without getting judged or getting told that they have done something wrong. Like of course, like we still need to treat our partner in a respectful way for the relationship to work as well. And with relationship, communication is always the most important aspect of it. But the first thing is like to find a partner, you need to like have the same value and belief, and a what do you call it? The same the same path. Okay, so I'm bad with word. So I'm trying to think of the word again. So you want to find a partner like who has the same value, belief, and on the same path as you. And also like with good communication as well. And okay, like when people say that communication is very important, but when only one person like give in that communication with their partner where they want to have that communication, but people always like avoid the tough conversation. So why do we avoid tough conversation with our partner? I wonder why. I have no idea, because I've never been through that path. I never avoid. I'm always confront the situation. So to build up that foundation of a relationship, you need to like tackle those tough conversations from the start. If we never like target those tough conversations from the start, then are we really committed to the relationship, or we're just there for the short term and just have fun while we're there, while we're still browsing around trying to find the best completed soulmate or partner that have been built for us, when we could be building that person together without finding and picking when we found them and we're just like, oh, this person is perfect for me. It doesn't work like that. Relationships should be built and be worked together with both parties, not from other parties, just two parties trying to work together to make it better. And of course there will be up and down. That's part of the relationship. It's not always rainbow and butterflies from the start to the end. It can if you communicate from the start and have those type of conversation. And that being said, we need to have those tough conversations, to be honest. Like, it saves so much time for people who doesn't know what they want in a relationship. It can be easy, it can be tough, depending how you communicate with your partner. And sometimes we do avoid. We want to avoid because we don't want to get hurt. Yes, we are human, we have feelings, but if you want relationship to work for like a long term, or it might not be the right person, then communicating that, then just not wasting anybody's time and move on with life. If not happy, then have those tough conversations then. Instead of cheating, instead of playing, instead of staying, just pick up and go and have that conversation. It will save you heaps of time when you're not really happy with the person that you're with. It can be that way, or it can be the other way, where you have that tough conversation and you both come to like a common ground where you both agree and always working together for the better like future. Then that's a good looking relationship, the way I see it. But people tend to like avoid those conversations. They expect people to like read their mind or read their body language or all that stuff. Like, we are human, we do forget, we don't remember everything. Of course there will be bad and good days, and all we have to do is say we're sorry, like respecting your partner by saying sorry and then doing something about it. But don't say sorry and not do anything about it. Or like, if you did something wrong, own it, then work from there. It's not that hard to own up your mistake in a relationship, especially if you respect your partner and the relationship as well, and yourself especially. But it's really up to how you want your relationship to go. There are some people who doesn't communicate and they understand body language. That's okay. And there is communication where you communicate and both parties understand, and that's okay. It really depends how you want in a relationship, how you communicate. People communicate differently. There is no such thing as good communication. It's different communication. People understand different communication differently, or people have different communication with their relationship, and that's okay. As long as you are communicating and understand that this is what your partner want and this is what you want, and come to like a common ground and speak to have that great relationship. But if you don't communicate, or think that sometimes like you don't communicate and things don't work out, but eventually, like, if we don't communicate, we do bottle up a lot of stuff inside ourselves, and we do blow up. Eventually we will bring those out in argument, everything out, and a big fight, and yeah, GG, the whole thing's gone. The relationship is gone. No going back from saying those nasty word to your partner, especially if you don't especially if you bottle them up and like let them out like one from going to 0 to 100 so quick, where you could like communicate those problems one by one, slowly throughout the relationship. The best thing is to like tackle the problem in the first place, than waiting for it to explode in your face or in your partner's face. That's how you save a relationship, from my perspective. So everything that I've said so far is from my perspective. It's not really from a professional side of things. And this is also like from my experience and how I see in life, and how I see from other people as well. And when I talk to people in real life, I can sort of like understand and be like, okay, help them and get advice, but not from a professional sort of thing. Just me want to help people in a way that they can understand, but it really depends on how they grew up and what environment they grew up in as well, and the friends that they hang around with. So yeah, thanks for stay tuned and la. Thank you for listening and stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you.